Hello, and welcome back to another edition of the SU Coaches Corner. I'm your host, Josh Klien. I have the pleasure of being joined by Coach Marty Owens from the Susquehanna cross country, indoor, and outdoor track teams here at Susquehanna. Thanks for coming on with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Coach, so it is early in the outdoor season. What are some of the challenges that you've been faced from the transition from the indoor to the outdoor season?
I think the biggest challenge we faced this year has been the crazy weather we've had. Our first meet of the year, which was supposed to be at Juniata College, was canceled. We had some really bad days with weather that we've been stuck inside when you're trying to get outside. So I think the team's been handling it very well, but it's been a tough, year for weather in terms of getting the outdoor season going properly.
And the teams had some impressive finishes in the indoor season. Do you expect to see the same results and the same success in the coming months? And how important is it for your athletes to remain healthy?
That's always the biggest key, is staying healthy. And when you're stuck inside a lot, you're really keeping it going in terms of trying to be really smart with their training and not overdo it when you're stuck inside. So right now we've been pretty good. We got a few that we got to get healthy again. Our biggest problem we had was getting hit by the flu bug a lot during the indoor season. Right now we seem to be healthy, and we just got to keep building upon the impressive finishes that many of them had during the indoor season. Because most of the time we train the indoor season just to be strong, with the whole idea of peaking at the end of the outdoor season.
And the team has a lot of veterans, as you've mentioned, and your team being successful and staying healthy. But you've also had a really good, impressive recruiting class. Who are some of the stars that we can expect to see as the spring season continues?
On the men's side, we did have a lot of good freshmen and underclassmen have some strong season. Paul Jones has been great in the 2 and the 4. We're getting Tanner Haight healthy. He's another impressive 2-4 guy. We have some strong leadership with those guys, such as Kyle Enton, who can really lead those guys. On the women's side, I think that's where we had our most impressive freshmen. Obviously, Sarah Arbogast was Rookie of the Year. Riley Edmonds and pole vault. Sophomore Aaron Reese in the middle or distance events. So, but we also have some strong leadership with Kaylin Riley as a senior, who's doing a lot of good things for the mid distance group.
Having a bunch of middle kids like Erin, or even talking about Caitlin, can you talk about the impact that they have had on the team's success?
A lot of their success is, and what they lead by, is example. They're in there, they're a group where they do all that's expected, the little extras that need to be done to be, improving throughout the year, or getting the times that you want to hit. And when they're doing that, everybody else will be doing that also.
And so the season started with the Jim Taylor invite a couple weeks back. Several runners had some really strong finishes. How important was it to get off the season on the right foot and get things going in the positive direction?
That's always important, especially, this time of year. The weather's not always perfect. We did have a decent day, but your whole idea is come out with some good times, get qualified for championships, but also come out healthy and nobody gets hurt. Because then the next week at Millersville, we're running in 40-degree weather, and you're just like, okay, let's just come out healthy. If we get everybody on the bus, no injuries, that's a good day.
And you mentioned championships. They're at Elizabethtown this year in May. How do you hope that the teams will do at this year's event?
Hopefully we can build upon the success we had in indoor and improve on that. Both teams were in the top 3. Obviously you'd like to win a championship. That takes everybody being kicking on all cylinders. But I think the biggest thing is staying in that top 2 to 3. But mostly importantly, it's building upon what we did in the indoor season and everybody improving throughout the year.
And we wish you and the team the best of luck going forward. I'd like to thank Coach Marty Owens from all of the Susquehanna cross-country, indoor, and outdoor teams for track and field. I'm your host, Josh Klien. We hope to catch you next time.